Windows 7 cannot boot. Bootrec reports FS not found or corrupt. For 3 days now I've been unable to boot into my Windows 7 partition, and all my research has been to no avail. I'm hoping someone here has more ideas on how to fix this. When I boot up now, I get the black screen with BCD error that says there's no valid file system or it may be corrupt. Pardon my lack of detail, no copy-paste is available then. When I boot with the Windows 7 disk and go into Repair Tools, no operating system is found, and attempting to automatically repair the problem fails with unknown operating system, unknown disk, or something similar. When I drop into the command prompt, I am able to see and navigate my C:\drive without issue. I attempt to use Bootrec. Find C:\Windows as a system partition. Fails with volume does not contain a recognized file system. Please make sure that all required file system drivers are loaded and that the volume is not corrupted. So then I attempt to fix the boot sector, which completes successfully. Sorry, no output. Upon rebooting, I have the same problem. I've also tried all of the above after making my Windows partition active. Then Bootrec as above, both with and without a reboot after the diskpart commands. Then I've also tried rebuilding the BCD store by hand. However, on the import, I get my familiar friendly message. I'm at my wit's end here, and I cannot understand why Windows refuses to see this as a valid install. When I list the disk partition in diskpart, it shows up as NTFS and healthy, and I can navigate the directory structure from DOS with no problems. I really do not want to reformat and reinstall. I know this problem can be solved.
I solved the problem using diskpart to fix the apparently corrupted file system, does not contain a recognized file system, and then recreating the BCD using Bootrec. Be sure to run check this/f after booting to Windows. I also suggest looking at the easev program. I have not tried it myself, but it looks promising. Just for the record, I had increased the size of my NTFS partition using parted. That's why I used extend file system in diskpart.
I had the same problem. I tried exactly the same solutions, and it didn't work. Then I tried disconnecting all my other hard drives, leaving only the one with my Windows installation on it. I rebooted with Windows 7 recovery disk and ran the automatic repair. It recognized the drive and the Windows installation. Until I disconnected all my other drives, the system recovery options list was always empty, and it said there was an error with that volume, and that it was successfully fixed. I rebooted again, ran automatic repair again, and voila, everything was fixed and I was back in Windows.
Unfortunately, none of these answers worked. After 10 days of trying everything I could find and think of, I wiped the drive and reinstalled Windows.
I just had the same issue, which lasted for weeks. For whatever reason, I decided to shrink Windows 7 and grow Ubuntu 10.10 using parted. Anyway, I followed the same steps you followed over and over again. The trick, and the fix for me, was after setting the partition active, also run rescan. Then, exit and run bootrec/rebuild. For good measure I also ran the GUI boot fix. After a reboot, I was back in Windows.
Back up your data and run a chkdsk on the drive. If this does not get it, bootable user utility such as SpinWrite or HDD Regenerator on the disk.
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.